In the glittering heart of the financial world, where glass towers pierce the clouds and ambition is the currency of choice, lies a domain reserved for the truly powerful, the hedge fund. This is not the stock market of your everyday investor. It is a high-stakes, clandestine arena where fortunes are forged and shattered in the blink of an eye, a playground for the titans of industry and the ultra-wealthy. Here, risk is not just a factor. It is a way of life, and the rewards for those who dare to play are beyond imagination. It is a world built on whispered secrets and audacious promises, a landscape defined by towering skyscrapers and the quiet, confident hum of immense wealth. At the center of this world stands a figure of immense charisma, a hedge fund manager who commands the room with an almost magnetic pull. He speaks to a select group of wealthy investors, his voice a smooth, reassuring melody of prosperity. On gleaming screens behind him, charts curve ever upward, illustrating returns that defy logic and promise a future of unparalleled luxury. Visions of sprawling estates, private jets, and exclusive galas dance in the investors' minds, fueled by the manager's intoxicating narrative of guaranteed success. He sells not just an investment, but a dream, an entry into an elite circle where financial laws seem to bend for the chosen few. The seduction is complete. Fortunes are entrusted to his seemingly Midas touch. But far from the opulent boardrooms, in the sterile glow of a late-night office, a different story begins to unfold. A young, brilliant analyst, fueled by coffee and a nagging sense of duty, pores over the fund's financial reports. The numbers, once a source of pride, now feel alien and dissonant. They don't add up. He traces the flow of capital, his brow furrowed in concentration, a knot of anxiety tightening in his stomach. The figures on the screen seem to mock him, a complex puzzle with a missing piece. The stress is palpable as he works through the night, driven by a terrifying suspicion that the dazzling facade he helps maintain is built on a foundation of lies. The first crack has appeared. The analyst's relentless digging finally unearths the grotesque truth. The fund is not an engine of profit, but a house of cards, a sophisticated Ponzi scheme. Animated graphics reveal the deception in stark clarity. Money from new investors isn't being invested to generate legitimate returns. Instead, it's being rerouted to pay off earlier investors, creating the illusion of a thriving enterprise. The manager has been shuffling money from one pocket to another, a financial magician performing a grand illusion. The impossibly high returns were never real. They were bait in a trap, funded by an ever-growing pool of fresh capital from unsuspecting clients. The corruption is systemic, a cancer that has been rotting the firm from its very core. The unraveling is swift and brutal. The inevitable collapse comes not with a whisper, but with a roar that shakes the foundations of the financial district. Bold headlines flash across news channels, announcing the fund's spectacular implosion and the scale of the fraud. We see the aftermath, the anguished faces of investors who have lost everything, their dreams turned to dust. Regulators, grim and determined, storm the firm's lavish offices, seizing computers and boxing up files. The climax is the arrest of the charismatic manager, his bespoke suit now rumpled, his confident smile replaced by a look of stunned defeat as he is led away in handcuffs. The illusion has shattered, leaving only wreckage in its wake. In the solemn quiet of a courtroom, the final decisive sound rings out, the sharp strike of a judge's gavel. It is the sound of consequence, of justice finally served. The story of the fund serves as a potent and timeless cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the perilously thin line that separates ambition from avarice in the intoxicating world of high finance. It reveals how the relentless pursuit of wealth, unchecked by morality, can lead to ruin, leaving a trail of broken lives and shattered trust. For in the end, gravity always wins, and towers built on greed are destined to fall.